Alright guys, welcome back. Alright, so I have an update this week, and I have a question and answer portion of the video that we'll be going through, and I'll explain a little bit further as I get into the latter portion of the video. So let's get started with what am I working on this week. Okay, so I am working on, well, as you guys all know, Joann's had a pattern sale this week, and I've seen lots of wonderful patterns that you guys picked up. I've been watching your videos, and you guys picked up some great patterns. I picked up about 15 of them, and some of them were some of the same patterns you guys picked up. So I wasn't going to do a pattern haul video. But I did want to show you what I was working on this week. My daughter is graduating, and she's graduating on Friday. So today is Monday. I'm intending to have this dress done by Wednesday. Okay, so of all the patterns that I saw at McCall's that I really want to try, I decided that for her graduation, I wanted to do M7081. And I'm going to show you it here, but I'm also going to put a picture up on the side of me so you guys can see the dress. Now, what is great about this dress, what I really like about this dress, is that it features a collar or a collar band. It also features a close-fitting pleated bodice. Basically, the front portion of the bodice is pleated. I have never worked with pleats, but I felt like this is a great starter for me. There's basically 3 pleats on the right side and 3 pleats on the left side of the bodice. So that's what I believe 6 pleats in all that I will be working with. It also features a waistband with a full circle skirt. And another item that I've never worked with is a side zipper. Now, Friday I'll be going to my daughter's graduation. My next video, I will be doing a pattern review and letting you know, in my experience, how was the pattern. I feel like it should be straightforward and easy enough. At least that is what I'm hoping. Guys, pray for me. Hopefully I get this done. But I will give you a full update on where I'm at with the dress. That will be, the dress is actually cut out on the table right now. And you can see some pieces I got already cut out. And I'm going to show you the fabric that I'll be using. I'm going to be using this gingham on this dress. And I'll be using, for the contrasting collar and waistband, just a cotton black fabric. So this is what I'm going to be using to create the dress. And like I said, I'll give you an update and actually do a pattern review in the next video. Whether it went good or bad, did I actually get to wear this dress to my daughter's graduation? I mean, I have a backup dress, but it's one of my old dresses that I made. And it's not like I cannot wear the dress that I have as a backup dress. It's just I'm really, really wanting to wear this new dress and have something, new and, something that she hasn't seen and dressy for this occasion. Alright guys, so with that being said, okay, let's get to the question and answer portion. In my next video, I am doing a, what they call 5 questions, 1 take video. And so I need you guys to ask some questions or things that you might want to know about me. So if you could put those in the comments below, I appreciate it. But in the meantime, since you guys are going to be asking questions of me, I feel like I get to ask at least 1 question of you, and even I will answer that question. Alright. Have you ever experienced this? Okay. Okay, so I guess the question is there a difference now from when you first started sewing till you were being the more experienced sewer now, as far as how your family treats you? For example, I can give you 3 examples. The first one is my mother. Okay, so when I first started sewing, she looked at me and she said, she's nesting. Oh yes, she's just nesting. And I'm like, Mom, I'm not pregnant. I actually do enjoy this, but she told me I was just nesting. And now, the way she treats me, if I go to the fabric store, I called her one day from the fabric store. I said, hey, Mom. She said, where you at? I said, oh, the fabric store. And then it's like, well, why didn't you pick me up? oh, you must not love me. You didn't pick me up. I'm like, okay, Mom, hold on. And now I'm in the fabric store. I have been in the fabric store for at least a half an hour. All right, I'm like, look, Mom. Okay, hold on, Mom. I'm going to drop what I have now. I'm going to come all the way back across town. I'm going to pick you up so we can go to the fabric store. True story. And yes, I did. I dropped everything in the store. I went and got my mother, picked her up, and we went to the fabric store. I guess it's mother and daughter time then. She loves looking at the fabrics just as much as I do. And I guess she realized that she liked doing it as I kept bringing more projects over. And she's like, oh, you should do this, or oh, you should do that. All right, so example number 2. Okay, so example number 2 is my daughter. Okay, so when I first started sewing, my daughter was like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that don't look quite right. To the point now my daughter, oh, Mom, I need you to make me some skirts. Here's the fabric. Go at it. All right, now, my daughter is 20 years old, and like when I started sewing, I actually did just wanted to start sewing for me and the little 3-year-old. But I guess I'm now sewing for the older ones too. So that was her. Okay, so my next example is my husband. All right, so my husband was like, we had to go to a function in October, and that's when that's the first time I actually tried to make a dress to go to a function, and it was the first time I actually experimented with making clothes for myself. And I was like, well, I'm going to make my dress. And he looked at me like, you better make sure you have enough time to go to the store to get everything together, Krisha. I said, no, baby, no, seriously, I'm going to make my dress. All right. And he just looked at me like, okay. So anyway, my husband now. So as we're in the store and we're looking at different clothing and items and stuff like that, especially when we get to the kids section and stuff like that, he picks up the dress and he looks at it. You know, you can make this. We don't need to buy that. Krisha, you can make that. Anyway, so it's like within a 5-month time frame, their attitudes have totally changed as far as, you know, me and sewing. And that is not to say I cannot get better or I'm the best sewer they know, whatever have you not. It's just that I have improved in that. It's been over 6 months. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 7 months. It's been 7 months since I started sewing. So I have had a vast improvement and a vast attitude change. If you experience anything like this, please put it in the comments below. And also put your questions for me in my next video, which is going to be 5 questions, 1 take video. So I'm looking for some really good questions that I can answer during that period of time. Alright guys, so also in my next in an upcoming video, look for this video. I am totally in love with, as far as the little girl's dresses. As you know, I am doing 15 dresses for the summer for my little girl. And they're not going to all be dresses. It just sounds better than 15 outfits for the summer. So I'm doing 15 dresses for this summer for my little girl. And one of the methods I have fallen in love with, and I'm going to grab them right here, is, I guess they call it shearing or shirring. And I know you can buy these in the store. And I also know that there are probably 101 videos, because believe me, I was looking it up myself, about how to shear. And I wanted to do a DIY because, one, I'm very good at them. I've really become very good at doing it. And then, 2, I like to be a little bit more decorative than some of the videos that I've seen as far as how to shear. So what I want to do is I want to do a DIY. And I'll be using, what you guys think, this fabric right here. I think it's absolutely adorable. And One of the things that you can do, I know as far as shearing, there's like different fabric. You can buy it already. You can buy fabric already done this way, but you're limited to the fabric that they've done. So you maybe have a choice of 15 different fabrics at the most that I've seen, or maybe 10 is really the most I've ever seen. But if you do it yourself, the whole store is open up to different possibilities. And so I really wanted to do a DIY, which will be coming up in my next video. It's going to be depending on how long it's going to take me to edit and get it all together, because it'll be the first time I did a DIY video. Alright guys, so that's me in a nutshell. Those are the next upcoming videos. So guys, if you like the video, please hit the button like. Please subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. And thank you for watching. Bye.